Hey guys, welcome back to 1776 or Bust. So I wanted to make this video, and I'm going to make it short because I really wanted to just express why I think the Second Amendment is still relevant and still absolutely 100% important in regards to our rights as people, as American citizens, as human beings, whatever you want to call it. So the reason why I'm saying that and the reason why I'm making this video is today at around about 3:50, my wife received a frantic phone call from my daughter saying that somebody was trying to kidnap her. And obviously, when you get that phone call and then a series of texts saying, "Mommy, I'm scared," she then told my wife where she was hiding. And my daughter did everything right. You know, she went the other way and ran. She called 911. She kept her composure. She had a great hiding spot. So she did everything 100%. Now, obviously, come to find out, it was actually a neighbor who thought she was somebody else, which I don't even know if I necessarily believe that, to be honest with you. But the panic that had ensued in regards to her, myself, my wife, the police who arrived, thankfully, quickly, which is very unheard of in my area. And they were obviously, it was a happy ending for all of us. But at the same time, it really made me wonder who these people are when they say to us, when they lecture to us, when they lecture to you and to me, that we don't need protection. We don't need firearms. We don't need the right to provide ourselves and our families with the ability to be safe in our own homes, in our own neighborhoods, and that we need to invest our safety, our welfare, our well being in the hands of the authorities and the government. And no offense, you know what? I'm tired of people who are, in my opinion, elitists in our country telling us what's best for us. Thankfully, my daughter is okay. Thankfully, this was, much ado about nothing. But at the same time, for someone to lecture us when and what and why it's important is absolute garbage. And I'm tired of it. You know, today for me, it was a horrible experience for my wife, for my daughter. The law enforcement officers and the trooper that was there really were awesome in regards to making sure that this moron who did this understood the complexity of what they did and how it could have gone horribly wrong. So for us, we're lucky. Um, but again, to tell us that we don't need to have the ability to protect ourselves because guns are evil and guns are bad is the most ludicrous, irrational thing anyone would ever tell me as a parent and tell me as an American. If I want to carry a firearm to protect myself and my family, then you know what? That is not just a constitutional right, that is a human right. I have the right to protect myself, I have the right to protect my family. And there's no one who's ever going to convince me that of differently. I just am tired of all the politicians, all of these organizations, all of these very wealthy people who have 24/7 protection, who live behind fences and walls themselves, and they sit there and they lecture us as to how we're supposed to be protected and how we're supposed to be safe. So I just wanted to share that with you. I want to hear what you guys have to say. You know, tell me what your thoughts are on this. As always, I'd love to hear what your comments are going to be, or at least read what what the comments are going to be. And if you are practicing the 2A and you're a responsible gun owner, keep doing it. And if you're on the fence whether or not you should get a gun or not, what I would suggest you do is go out and get your permit anyway. And then when you feel like you're ready, you get yourself a handgun, whatever it is that you want. But the more you practice it, the more we're going to be able to keep it, because no government, no politician, no elitist, rich, wealthy person has a right to tell you or me what's in the best interest of ourselves and our families. So, as always, guys, have a great night, stay safe, and freedom is never free.